check it out. There's actually fans. There's not many of them, but still. Did you read this?
Yep.
Although for fans, they sure do complain a lot.
Welcome to Idling in the Impala, a podcast by and for lovers of supernatural and the fanfiction it inspires. Before we begin, we just want to remind you to like, subscribe, follow, etc. wherever you listen to us so you don't miss any episodes or bonus stuff that we do. I'm Karlee.
I'm Sandra, and this is going to be an Outtakes episode. It's my fault. I will be returning from DCCon
It's not your
when
fault.
this comes out.
Happens.
And I just knew I needed some time to get all of my ducks in a row before going to the con. And it would just be easier to have an episode that really you guys get to hear about us bumbling and our tangents and things. We've had a lot of tangents recently that I've had to take out of conversations that I think were just really good also. And I don't want them to just not be anywhere for people to listen to, patting ourselves on the back when we just ramble.
We're hilarious.
Or insightful, all of those things. But yes, I will be topping all the good things that I've been able to do, all of the things that I want to do at the DCCon. And the plan is to hopefully talk about it as well. So yeah, we'll have a bunch of outtakes from some recent episodes, and we hope that you guys enjoy it.
And also, you talking about marble statues reminds me of the box of dicks in the Vatican. Are you aware of this?
No, what?
Okay, so I'm sure it's in the Vatican. Basically, so there's all the marble statues kicking about, isn't there?
Yeah,
and most of them are nude.
Yeah,
and apparently one pope so many ago was like, "There's far too much penis in this place. All the penis is off the statue."
Oh,
so they went around and removed just all the dicks off the statues
there's a
in the
box
Vatican.
of them. Oh,
yeah, but then later down the line, another pope was like, we should probably restore the statues. But nobody marked what statues went to what dick. So it's just a box of dicks that they try and match up with the statue.
Oh, goodness. That's awful.
This makes me really happy. That's awful though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't feel like you get to be Pope and come into somewhere like that. I'm going to, there's entirely too much penis.
That makes sense though, because I mean, I know that, isn't there's a couple that you don't see though, like you could tell there was something there and then they took them off, like that kind of a thing. So for whatever reason.
I think they put leaves over a lot of them as
well.
They were
like fig leaves.
No dicks, leaf. And now they're like, some dick, maybe? Could we put some of the dicks back on? But we don't know where they go. It just makes me laugh.
What are we going to try and do first?
Oh, first? I don't know. Did you see the notes I put in the thing?
I did. I have it open. I was just looking at it. I was
helpful.
Yeah. So did you get that stuff off the wiki, or did you actually do that yourself? Because if you did that yourself, I'm super impressed.
I didn't. I copied it. I didn't know it was going to copy all the links. That was a happy accident.
Okay.
But
I haven't looked at the links,
out.
But I did read through them, and I was trying to recall and stuff. So
yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to write them down, and then I was like, I can't fucking remember. And what I wanted was, I only wanted the name of that actress that Dean hooks up with it's in the Rookie series, but I said, what in the virginity episode, whatever that was. And they're at the purity meeting, and then he's like, and it's implied that they hooked up. I couldn't remember her name. And then I found this list, and I was like, oh shit, he's fucked a lot of people, right? Okay, good. Better put that in the thing. So I thought it was helpful to have the oh fuck me.
This is going to be a great recording. We're going to do so well today.
Cheers, thanks. I'll
we
pull it together.
We're going to do so well today. Oh.
To have to whether they would what?
I can't remember her name.
This TV show, it's not on the air anymore, but there was this TV show called Jeremy Kyle, the Jeremy Kyle Show in the UK, and it was like our version of Jerry Springer. But I think you guys had Jerry Springer first. But it was our because you know you have like talk shows and then you have like trash shows.
Yeah.
It was like a trash show.
It was like Maury
like,
Povich and like maybe like, you know, like You Are the Father kind of. Did they do any of that stuff? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. So they did DNA tests and they did lie detector tests.
God.
The lie detector test, they had 3 questions. And it was like, did you passionately kiss so-and-so? Did you have sexual contact with so-and-so? And did you have sexual intercourse with so-and-so? And every single time the host would go, he'd have the little card and he'd be reading. And he'd be like, did you passionately kiss? Blah, 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 blah. You said da-da-da-da. The lie detector determined that wasn't. That he was telling the truth. That was like. And then he'd go, did you have sexual contact with da-da-da? Just a reminder, sexual contact is anything from a kiss to intercourse. And I was surprised. I really wanted to go sexual contact. It's helpful that it's got in brackets whether it was just a kiss or whether they fully did the deed. Because I think that's an important distinction.
Yeah.
What we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
We got there. We got there.
Not on my A game today.
You know what? It's actually pretty impressive though. Like there's a lot more Sam sexual partners than
is there though?
I thought there would be. I really was expecting like
Jess,
6.
Jess, Ruby, that doctor in the Siren episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not counting Crystal because that was Gary. Lana, the third man. Patchouli. Your soul would have left you.
He got a lot of sex when he was soulless, Sam. That's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So we got 1, Jess, Madison, Ruby, the doctor, Lana. I think we should discount soulless. Let's discount soulless. Jess, Madison, Ruby, the doctor, Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5.
Piper in Baby.
5. Yeah, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And Eileen, question mark.
Yeah, which I think
I'll
yes.
give him Eileen.
Yeah,
I'll give him Eileen.
Just because.
So 7.
Yeah, I feel like that happened.
Oh wow, Jensen cried in the last episode of Big Sky, didn't he? Like proper cried.
He did.
Shit,
he did.
That looks like an ugly cry face as well.
So you want to know my thoughts on the episode?
That you'll never watch. I can see from that picture he had an Ackles perfect tear.
He did.
I'm not saying he's not an incredible actor. He is. But if you said to me, hey, we need you to cry for this scene. Can you imagine that someone's kidnapped your kids and you've just got them back? I'd be like a fucking fountain. I would need to put effort into that.
Yeah. He didn't, I'm trying to think of when that was. That was before the kid, before he found his daughter. I will say
he's holding somebody that looks a lot smaller than him.
I think that's Jenny. That's the potential love interest. I think
he's wearing a funny colored flannel with a gray black denim jacket with a like sheepskin collar on it. Shall I just show you the picture?
What color? Yeah, because what color's the hair? Because then I could tell you where. Because I
Jensen colored.
Probably no. The person he's hugging.
Oh. Brown.
Because then I could tell. Okay, yeah, that's his daughter. Okay, but I know that I think he did that.
I knew that from the face. Look at that face. That is the man who's thinking of his own children. And then there's another one. But wait, there's another one. Look at that tear trail.
Yeah,
it's right there. That Ackles perfect fucking tear again.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
There was one spot where he was talking to Jenny before this, and he cried. He did a Ackles perfect tear. I was ready for him to wipe it away the way Dean does. He did not. He wiped it away differently. You know how like Dean will kind of like just Dean go like right under with like one hand. He did like 2-hand swipe. So I was like, Jensen, I believe you did that intentionally just to make it so that there's a little bit of a difference between Bo and Dean. Because I was ready for that like little swipe with the 2 fingers, just like, you know, to brush the tears off, but he did not do that. So I thought you were going to say he like toddlered it, you know, with like flatter the palms in your eyes, like toddlers rub their eyes when they're tired. Oh, no, he didn't knuckle it. He didn't knuckle it. He didn't do that. So
I wipe my tears away with like the palms of my hands. So like my fingers will be on my forehead and I like wipe my eyes with the palms of my hands.
I've got to watch it again and figure out like and see if he did it like that or if he just did it like with the back. I'm trying to figure out if he did it with the back of his fingers or because I know it was just different. I had never seen him do it that way before. So like, okay.
Okay. So yeah, tell me your thoughts.
So they left it really open-ended. He didn't die, thank God. He didn't.
I've seen most of like I've seen most of what happened at the end on Twitter. So
yeah, right now it doesn't look like he's going back to his ex-wife. So it was just kind of like there. They held hands with the love interest. I was just like, really? Not even going to get a kiss? Whatever. Okay. I read the article that he did where he was like, just talking about it. It was okay. It was a very much, let's wrap all of the threads up and kind of leave everybody in a happy state. So there were no loose ends. But I also feel like, did they not know they were going to have 13 episodes? Did they feel like they were going to have like 18 like they did last season? And did they kind of have to do a rush job in the last 2 episodes? Kind of how like Supernatural wasted a lot of episodes on Monster of the Weeks that you could possibly have tied a lot of threads together. Ted and I are literally almost done season 15 because he's been off. So we've been like watching a couple episodes every other night. So we're almost done and seeing it really close together and just seeing, I know I've said this before, but they're literally like, there's 3 episodes you could have made 1 for certain things and you could have like built on and really explored different stuff. And it's just, I feel like they didn't know they were going to have 13, maybe they thought they were going to have more. And then they just, oh shit, now we got to wrap up all this stuff. So they bring him back. It's going to be the same shit like it was for season 3. So I'd be fine if he doesn't come back. I just wish there had been more payoff at the end. That's all. I wanted a kiss at least. That's what I wanted to say. They don't let them kiss people enough. So I wanted to see that. I wanted to see Jensen kiss someone. That's all.
The overwhelming urge to send you a link to Pornhub is fucking real right now.
What do you mean?
Like, that is where that stuff lives, sweetie. It's normal TV. You're not always going to get a kiss at the end of the episode. Like, if you need that, you need to go look at pornography. This just doesn't know on normal TV.
For a kiss?
Yeah.
What? I'm so lost right now.
It's like, I feel like you're looking for sexual content that you're not going to get paid off by on normal terrestrial TV. That's all. Like you want Bo to have a kiss because you're like, oh, I fucking want to watch Jensen kiss.
Yeah, because they don't do enough of that.
You want Jensen to kiss somebody. I wanted Jared to kiss somebody other than fucking Jen for the entirety of season 4. It didn't happen. So we go find porn star lookalikes and we deal with it that way. That's not true. We don't do that.
No,
they exist, but we don't go look them up. And I only know they exist because there's a fanfic author out there that tells you that there's this one porn star that like looks a little bit like Jared. He's got like longish hair. And she uses a lot of his gifs in his stuff. And the only reason I know that is because I forgot that I'd subscribed to the fic. And then she started updating it again. And I was like, oh shit, I better start at the beginning of this one. And then I was like, hot damn, there's a lot of porn in this. Jesus fuck. And she mentions it in an author's note. Or they, rather. But unfortunately, that's just...
Yeah.
Soldier Boy didn't kiss anybody, and you're not rioting about that.
No,
and I
I'm
feel
not.
But we should have rioted about that, because he was hotter as Soldier Boy.
Okay, but see, again... Now when we get into that, it's like, but they didn't have a romantic situation going on with Soldier Boy.
Fucking people.
Again, different. Look, we're literally going to talk about this topic. We're going to talk about this. There was a romantic climax that was not fulfilled in Big Sky.
Really not fulfilled, yeah.
Now, the boys, he was doing whatever to those lovely ladies and all that stuff. And that was great and fine and fun. But I wasn't expecting to see him kiss anybody on that. I would rather see, okay, like ideally, right? To me,
ideally, you want Jensen to do porn.
No, ideally, I want to see Jensen play Dean Winchester in a reboot of Supernatural on a channel where they have that man in bed doing things he needs to be doing. So that's what I want to see.
He was in bed in Supernatural.
He did, and he did a very nice job in some of those scenes, and I wish they'd had more of them, but didn't.
There was that one where he was a demon and he was shirtless. He was in bed with Lisa a couple of times.
Yeah, but I'm saying
dream about her.
Okay, but I'm saying like
I know what you're saying. I'm teasing.
You know what I'm saying. Like I'm talking Cassie level, like season 1 Cassie level.
You had a whole scene with Cassie. What much
I want another one. I'm greedy. I want another one. And I want another one not on broadcast TV. I want another one not on broadcast TV. That's what I want. I want one where they just, that's what I want. But it's got to be Dean Winchester. That's what I want as Dean Winchester.
I want an expanded Anna scene in the backseat of the car, but not with Anna. Okay. I don't know who I want it with. Mm-hmm. Sam. No. Yes. No, definitely with Sam. But heterosexually. Honestly,
yeah, at this point, I don't care who it's with. Like, just give me something. As long as he's into it.
Fuck, dude, just fuck. Excuse me, I have to tweet that out immediately.
Like, I don't care. Like, just utilize the boy in the way that he needs to be utilized. That's all. Oh, man. Goodness.
Well, unfortunately, those days are dead and gone, I'm afraid, because the older he gets, the more reticent he's going to be to do things like that.
God.
Should we probably try and do something?
Oh, thanks for saying, as Kyle writes, is trying to explain herself in a PC way. We don't care.
You were trying, yeah. I didn't want to put what you were actually saying, which was, I don't care who we fucks, just fuck. Honestly, it was more what I had said that I wanted to embarrass myself with than what you had said.
No, I don't care. That's fine. That was great. Yeah, because I wrote like another couple paragraphs of Saladin, which is now the bane of my existence. I just want to get this thing done. I was so tired. I'm just like, just fuck her. It's kind of like how I'm thinking about Jensen at this point. Like, I don't care. It just
fuck already. I'm done with this now.
So yes. Yeah.
See what happened. Junkies 3 did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even want them to just fuck already. I was like, I just want to get this bit done. I just want to get this awfulness out so then I can move on to making it better. And then no, what happened was it went, we think we need to be 3 chapters long.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. So I hammered out the first chapter, which was easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then now the second chapter's here, and it's the kind of like, it's not like the weird in-betweeny pointless chapter. It has a point, but it's not flowing how I expected it to flow. Like, I've not had any problems with any of the others. They've just come.
Mm-hmm.
And this one won't. And I'm like, that usually means that somebody, mentioning no names, Dean, has got other plans than what I have. Mentioning no names, Dean. And I'm going to need that person who shall remain nameless, Dean, to not to do that, because I have a plan and I know what's going to happen and it's all laid out and I know exactly where it's going to go. And I don't need him going fucking rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Get in line, motherfucker. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I didn't need it to be 3 chapters long.
Yeah.
Because now I can't post it. I can't post it until it's done, because what if I go insane and I never finish it?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to even though I've got a lot written that I could post, but wherever I would cut it off would be another thing where people would say I'm teasing them. And I'm like, I don't want to do that again. So it's like, I just want to get it done and then post all of it. So it's like, okay.
But you're so good at it though. You could.
With teasing?
You're very good at cutting. Yeah, you're very good at cutting chapters off that make me go, what? No.
Well, I don't want to do
Sandra,
that.
You come back right here and finish it.
I want to get it done and then just be done with it. So I doubt that it's even going to be like, okay, so my thing is I'm trying to figure out I got to put him in. I don't think I'm going to tie him up because I have to put him in a chair where I think the chair sex is going to be manageable. So I'm thinking no armrests in this. So
yeah.
And I want it to be romantic-y and stuff, so they have to be looking at each other. She's not just going to ride him from behind. Like, I don't want, like, it's not going to do that. So I've got to make sure that it kind of like, so like kind of the devour scene, but just nicer.
Yep.
So yeah, he's not going to get tied. He's not going to get tied up because he was tied up for that part. And I'm really just kind of speeding through it. Like, okay, now, so like I've got all the parts in place. Now it's like, okay, I just have to get you to sit on his dick and just do the stuff, Danny. Just got to do the stuff. So sorry, that was probably a little too much. It's like she just has to get going and get started.
Just get on the dick, girl. I have just discovered a horrible, horrible problem.
Oh, what? What?
I didn't think the chair that Sam tied Demon Dean to had arms, and it fucking does.
That messes stuff up. So, like, for I mean, like,
it doesn't mess anything. I've not written anything.
Right.
Doesn't mess anything up, but it does mess up what's gonna. Because basically, what's happened is Sam's come now to Dean and been like, "You need to just help me," and Dean, in what he considers to be turnabout is fair play, has taken Sam down to the dungeon and tied Sam up and is like, well, you're just going to sit there because that's what you did to me. And then the end goal of this is that Dean is going to be like, you can have what you want, but you're going to fuck me. And that was going to happen in the chair.
Well,
that has fucking arms.
Like how acrobatic is Demon Dean? Like, are there openings in the armrest?
Turn him round.
Or if they're opening in the armrest, just stick him in.
The thing is, for very similar but also very different reasons to you, I didn't want him to. I wanted him to be looking Sam in the face.
Yes,
not for romantic reasons, for maximum head fuckery.
No, I got that. So maybe you could have him even like, I don't know, if he's very acrobatic, like could he just be like squatting and like,
what am I gonna do? Fold him in half and his legs on Sam's shoulders? What am I going to do? Let me show you this picture. Image of just dead ass folding Dean in half like a fucking contortionist, just putting him on Sam's dick.
Probably.
That's not going to work with this armrest.
Oh, you've actually got the chair? Like you've got the, no.
Yeah, do you see? Do you see the problems that we're having?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to. Unless
I had Dean in my head, I've not described it, but I had Dean with his legs tied to the thing, and I just had his arms chained up.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't specify where. So in theory, I could have. I'm gesturing like you can see me. I'm not even sitting in a chair with 4 legs like that. In theory, I could have. It didn't really matter what I did to Dean because Sam wasn't doing anything, but I do mention that Dean ties him up and Sam tries to get out and like tries to like dislocate his shoulder to move his arm properly. Mm-hmm. And Dean comes in and is like, no. And like chains him up even further. So I'm imagining putting chains like above Sam's elbows so he can't. So that's not going to work if I have Sam's arms tied to the armrest. So I'm going to headcanon it's not that chair.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to headcanon. But I had thought that the chair didn't have arms anyway, and it fucking does.
Could he just have his arms tied behind his back?
He could, but his legs are going to be over the arms of the chair.
Mm.
And I'm not saying that Sam doesn't have a monster dick. It's just not going to give Dean... Like, that would be fine if Sam was consenting to this sex and a willing participant. But he's kind of not.
I guess I just figured
Dean's kind of driving the bus.
If his arms were behind his back, then you could eliminate the fact that there's even armrests there. That was my thinking.
Yeah, Sam's arms are chained up, like sort of to the back of the chair, maybe to the back legs of the chair,
mm-hmm.
and there's more chains sort of above his elbows, below his shoulder, so he can't like wriggle out that way either.
Okay.
They're not really high arms, though, are they? Dean's got long legs.
Yeah, but I feel like it wouldn't be I wouldn't feel like a power position that way almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's going to be in this weird.
Yeah, his legs are going to do weird stuff.
Yeah. And I don't feel like that's like, if you're going to have him doing that, I feel like he's got to have a little bit more to have somewhere he could put his feet. Like if he's going to go over top of Sam, he's got to have something grounding him.
I'm going to write it in that Dean had deliberately set up a chair with no arms, because then because he's planning on leaving Sam there for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
If Sam like falls asleep, he's going to fall because there's not going to be anything to catch his body.
Okay.
So it's like more of a mind fuck. I'm going to write that down.
And it could be a lower chair too. If it's a lower chair.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's like an office chair, it go all the way.
Yeah. Oh God, no. Deal riding around the dungeon like a fucking bull.
Oh, just make sure the brakes are on. That's all. Then you'll be okay.
He's doing like the lasso movement around the fucking dungeon.
There you go.
No,
I just that'll just be our little giggle about what, you know.
We can think of it like that. We can think of it like that if you want. Oh look, no wait, I need to just before we move on to any other thing, I need to Oh, that tweet did so fucking well, by the way.
I know. It amazes me that that Jensen directed himself doing that. Like he
knows what's sexy.
He knew, like he brought it, and for himself, he brought that. And I'm just like, that is amazing.
He knows what's sexy.
He just has to start telling people to, like, you know, please. for Sandra. When Dean comes back, let's do some stuff with him. With anybody. It does not matter.
Yeah, we don't care who you fuck, Dean. Just fuck.
Yes, please.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What now?
Really? I thought he did it in the neck. Turns out, when Sam was curing Dean, he was injecting him in the arm. Well, it's my story, and in my story, he was injecting him in the neck. So shut up.
Really? I felt like...
I thought it was in the neck, but I'm looking at a picture of it in the arm.
I remember seeing it in the arm, but I guess I felt like maybe one of them was in the neck. Because he did it a couple times.
I don't remember. It's right there. It's right there.
No, I know, but they showed him doing it. I think they showed him doing it again when Cass was there. Was it in the neck?
Maybe.
Wait a minute, I just saw something.
I don't know. What is it?
No, when you were down.
God damn it, Dean. Sorry, that's just a fucking great goof. Sorry. Okay, let me go back. Where was it? When I was down?
Scroll down a little bit.
It stops there.
Up a little bit. What's that one? What's that one with him and Sam in the middle? Where's Sam's hitting him?
Oh, it might be in the. Oh yeah, no, that one's in the neck.
Yeah, I felt like he did it more.
Oh,
he did it a few times, so
it's okay because Sam doesn't have a broken arm in my story, so
okay, it's
okay. Oh yeah, one in the neck and one in the in the thing, and then
okay,
whatever the fuck that is. Is that when Sam broke his arm wrestling with
when Jared did it with Osric? Yeah, I think so.
I just love the fact he's injured himself that many times and they've just found a way to work it into canon. Like, no, this is fine.
I also
Sam's got a broken arm.
When you showed that one, when you showed the knife thing, the knives, I speak good. The knives.
Are you okay? Do you need me to take Demon off the screen?
I don't think I can. Oh, I can't focus. When I just lost my train of thought now. Oh, the knives, the photos that you posted. All I could think of was Jared licking it. And I'm like, he should not be allowed to be anywhere near like sharp objects. Do
you know what though? I can't remember. I think that is from an outtake.
That's a gag reel.
That's from an episode.
That's Jared doing that. And I was just like, oh God, no. This is how you hurt
like
yourself.
Sam, though, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks. Do you want to know something else? I have wanted to do a Thirsty Thursday for fucking ages of them drinking. Because I don't know if you've seen Jensen / Dean drink, but it's incredibly sexual.
Yeah.
Do you know what I cannot find?
Jared?
Love nor fucking money. Jared. Or Sam. I even went as far as I was like, I would take Jared drinking a bottle of water at a con. Anything. Nope. I've got about 5 different gifts of Dean drinking beer, whiskey, everything. I cannot find. If you find something of Jared drinking where anything is up to his mouth,
he was just
let a bitch go. I was telling this morning about. I was like, Sandra didn't like my sticker design because he wasn't paying any attention yesterday, and he was like, "What? Why? What? And I was like, so you know the Pride art? And he was like, uh-huh. And I'm like, I put it on the sticker, but I wanted it to have our little logo because it's ours. And if you were just looking at the art, you wouldn't know that. So I put it, and then Sandra came along and she was like, and I was like, you don't like my squish? And she was like, I don't like your squish. Put a banner on it. I was killing time at school this morning, and he was just looking at me with this faintly bemused face, like, okay, I don't know what.
Well,
all right then.
I think I explained I didn't like the fact that I could see there's a hole, and for me that wasn't gonna. I just didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So.
No holes allowed. No holes allowed.
No. I think it flows nicer this way. It's down and then it's got down the bottom.
It does. I don't like that. I don't like admitting that because I like the little hole. I was like, oh, it's like a little funky shape. I like that. And you came along and were like, no hole. Fix this. Immediate. But no, it's fine. It's fine. But I will
gosh.
Yeah, I'll get all that done up. Yeah. Do you want me to throw this on the cloud as well, just so we got a backup?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Record the Okay. That's recording to the cloud. All right, let me hydrate and then we'll do. It's fucking hot. It's so hot the cat stopped snuggling with me. That's how hot it is.
Oh, yeah, that's a sign when they decide that nope, it's too hot.
He doesn't want snuggles anymore. So if he comes like in the bedroom when I'm napping, he just comes and like flops over on the end of the bed, just like, I want to be with you, but it's hot.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Bless him. Okay. I'm hydrated. Are you hydrated?
Yeah.
Are we ready
to go? As hydrated as I'm going to get right now. Okay. So let me know if you're ready and I'll clicky.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Recording.
I was a couple of scrolls deep into your story. I'm gonna have to mark it for later.
Which one?
To let you sell me on it. The quality screen time.
Oh, I don't really think there's anything I would need to sell you on. But I shall.
But honestly, from the little bit that I read, maybe the page. No, I don't think you do.
Yeah. No.
I don't have enough of a fucking fic to sell you. I'd be like, it's like 500 words.
But that's
it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
There's a theme around it, and maybe we can get into. I don't know. We'll see where the conversation leads us, and we talk about the boys and toys. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be the name of it.
Oh, that's what we should call the episode. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too much?
No, that's what we're doing.
I
know the boys and toys. No. Oh, for Jinx. Yeah, the boys and toys.
I was talking to the cat. Yeah,
definitely doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, write that bitch down. Write it down.
Mm-hmm. I got it. It starred.
I was further away from the wall than I thought I was, so I leaned back in my chair, and the chair kept going. And I was like, "Oh fuck! Now is the time. This is the time I fall backwards out of the bastard chair."
Oh god!
But it was okay. The wall stopped. Okay, so shall we?
Okay, so which one are we doing? Are we doing the comic relief? Or are we doing this one first?
Let's do the cannon fodder one first because we're in the zone with that.
Okay, all right. I've got my Kindle open because this is one of those that goes in my Kindle.
Oh, I keep meaning to download Rookie and put it and just have it.
Yeah, I need.
But then I know that when I do, she'll go fucking change it. I'll go through it and I'll be like, you've left it alone for long enough. I've finally, like, I've downloaded it. It's in my Kindle, so it's there forever. And then she'll go, oh no, I redid chapter 1 again. And I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, sometimes just stop trying to make something that's already really good. Like you got to leave it alone. You got to leave it alone.
Yeah, please. Stop it.
Please, Dee.
Dixie.
It's raining here.
Is it?
Yeah, it's raining heavy.
It's not raining here. It's just very grey. It's just.
I don't know. Can you hear
gray.
it? You probably can't hear it.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. All right.
No.
Okay, we have not done this in forever, so.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We're okay. Here. We've got a script. We know.
Got a script.
We know what
we
we're
know
doing.
Exactly what we're doing.
We're fucking professionals. Listen.
All right, you tell me when you're hydrated and stuff. So we'll do cannon fodder first, and then we'll do the comic relief stuff.
And then we'll muddle our way through the comedy because I was prepared.
No, I have a list of I wrote down people that I thought were comic relief that I thought once I mentioned we could always wiki if you wanted, which I figured, but like I have a list. I have a good list of ones. I
was looking at the list in the meeting agenda, and I was just like, oh yeah, that person, but then this. Oh yeah, that person, but then this. And I was like, none of these end happy.
No, but
died.
Yeah, I think that was
Ash
the thing
died.
I had too, but I still feel like we could talk about them. But yeah, that was the thing too. Because I kept thinking, well, yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it.
Okay, but let's not get into that. So I am ready. I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay. All right. I will get ready to clicky and then we will start.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah, just a little bit because it's been a while. All right, I'm going to clicky again.
Yeah. All right, I won't talk over you this time. Go.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm also not like, even though I want to talk about my fanfic rec, I do not have notes for that. So I'm probably going to be scrolling through it, reminding myself of why I liked this, because it's a long story too. So it's like there's just no way, even though I really wanted to, there's no time to go back and kind of like reread it as we talk about. So yeah, no, I think it's all good. Yeah, I really want to. I finished reading the West series last night.
Woo!
Oh my God. By far and large, the best, I think, Wincest piece in terms of the background, the inside the head, like getting inside of Sam's head, and then but I'll save it. And the smut, Jesus Christ, like pages and pages and pages and pages of it, and I'm just like, give me all of this. This is just. And he finally like, gets dirty and talks, and I'm like, yes.
You have to go and read the Sandman stuff. Can we do West first before we do yours?
Yeah.
Because I know that Dreamer wants to listen. And I was like, we'll do West first, because I'm pretty sure Sandra's rec is post season 11 and she hasn't seen that far. So I was like, then you can cut off.
Okay.
She went and listened to our tags episode. We were talking about it, and she's like, "Oh, what I listened to was great. I had to stop after Sandra's one of your readings because she started talking about season 12. But what I heard of it was great." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I figured I'd set it up that way. But
yeah, we could definitely do that. Yeah.
Bless her, she's endlessly flattered, because I was like, is there anything you want us to specifically point out? Anything you want us to cover? She's like, I'm just so excited this is a thing. She's super fucking cute.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
Well, maybe we can eventually maybe they might. Yeah. Because I mean, it's such great writing too.
Oh my God.
It's just
if you thought West was hot, fucking Sandman will absolutely blow you away.
Okay.
Yeah. The first bit of it, you've got to plow through, because the first bit of it is non-con. It's Soulless Sam who's cast a spell on Dean and is essentially raping him.
Okay.
And it's hard. It's difficult to read. But you got to plow through that, because after that, they come back together and everything's nice and consensual and it's king, and they both have different kind of triggers come up, but the sex is insanely good. Oh my God, you'll love it.
Okay.
It'll make you a Wincest convert. That's how confident I am.
Well, I don't think that I'm necessarily like not pro Wincest. You know what I mean? But it's just like, if I've got, it's gotta be really good writing. You know what I mean? Like just like everything else, it's gotta be really good to kind of sustain it, you know? And it's just like, when I find that author that like really, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we get into it. So, are you ready? Do you want to try? Because we can get into it now.
I'm ready. I'm just scrolling through the to-do list.
Yeah. How good is your Wincest doing now? Is it like into like the 1,000?
It's got like 100 kudos. I am not kidding. Let me just.
I know.
I got another like kudos dump again this morning, and I was like, "What's happening? I don't know what's happening anymore." Look at this. I don't. What?
Oh my God!
Right?
Wow!
Right. And then yesterday, it was just like a little bit.
Oh, smug like me. That's Jessica.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I didn't even click that. And then there was the whole thing on Wednesday, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Aww.
And it was just, oh God, the fucking thing's in the way. I gotta move there. But it's still under 400 hits, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's just crossed 400 now.
Yeah, no, that's good though. That's awesome.
Yeah, but that's like 1 in every 4 people that has clicked on this has been like, this. Yeah. And I don't know what to do with that because that doesn't happen. It's literally.
Are you going to write more Wincest?
Yeah. I'm writing Wincest currently. It's just one of them doesn't have a cock. But it's just like, I'm just like, the only thing that's gone higher than this was D's. And look at the hits ratio. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But like, am I going to write straight Wincest? You're goddamn right I am.
Mm-hmm.
Straight, haha. You're goddamn right I am, though. I'm gonna go through my fic list and be like, what of these ideas could be corrupted to gay porn?
I feel like that's you've been talking about that too. Like I feel like that's something you've been hesitant to do because were you just not sure how it would be accepted? Which is so obviously not a worry.
I think I was more worried. I was like, I know how sex between a male and a female works, not being in possession of a male body. I'm still not 100% sure how it works between two guys. I think that was more the thing, because I was kind of like, I've put stuff out there that does, like, I knew when I posted Two Minds that nobody was going to want it, but I was like, I got to put this out into the universe anyway. So I've done that, and it's fine. It was the sex. It was 100% the sex, and I was like, I don't know what's happening anymore. But no, I just that ratio is just insane, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. There's so many things.
Well, I think it's well deserved. So good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. I am very. Oh my God, Winchester Sandwich has so many bookmarks. That's insane. People enjoy. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Someone put it in a collection, Dean's Alpha, Beta, Omega, and I was like, no.
Which one?
A Winchester Sandwich.
He literally isn't doing anything.
There is no in that fic. What is happening? It's wild. It's wild. I was talking with Dreamer about it, and it's a total crapshoot, isn't it? You could post something out and be like, So it's just, I don't know what's gonna happen. I am gonna go back to my big old list of ideas though, and see what I can pull out in terms of what I can see. A lot of it's kink stuff, and then I'm like, but I have two perfectly serviceable series is, for lack of a better term, that are Sam and Dean reader insert kink, and I don't know if I want to steal those for Wincest, but also they will be much more popular if I do them as Wincest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wild.
Well, you have to do what you want to write too, though. I mean,
yeah.
So if
that's true,
if that melds both things together, then it's the best of both worlds kind of thing. So
yeah, I think there was some like song lyrics and stuff that I could never quite get to fit with a reader insert that I felt would definitely lend more towards a Wincest thing. So we'll see how it shakes out.
Okay,
we will see. And you fucking tease, I read the next installment of Salad. What the fuck?
I literally just have been doing a little bit at a time because I'm just like, I haven't had time, but I wanted to put something out there. So I was like, well, because I started it with a little bit of a Sam POV, and I was like, let me get back to Sam a little bit. And then what I think I'm going to do, well, I'm going to keep it a surprise, but yeah, I've got a couple.
Yeah.
I think it might be longer than I assumed it was going to be, overall, but yeah, I'll do a little bit more. It's not teasing. It's just story. It's just story, but I know.
You could see my face.
I know. I don't know how you can say the West series was, what did you call it? Blue balling or whatever? Or what? I'm like,
yeah,
no. There was a buildup, but there was like, it wasn't like you were waiting for in any of this. Like it was just this perfect balance of buildup that I was just like, yes, please. This is amazing. Yeah.
Hi. Yes. All of this. Okay. let's get an episode intro hashed out, and then we can get into that, because like I have different feelings on that. Okay. And I want them to be, they're on record, but I want them to be on record in a way that you don't have to edit. Okay.
All right.
So now this is your fault, Sandra, because now I'm in my Google Docs looking at ideas and song lyrics and going, oh yeah, that would be really fucking great as Wincest.
You can close it. It's okay. You can close it. It'll still be there after we record.
Yeah, I know, but now my brain's gone. Now my brain's like, oh yeah, that works great, and this and this.
No, you can go back to it.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm actually looking at the meeting thingy majig and doing some stuff in there. Should we move the logins to a different file?
That's what I had said, but I didn't know.
Let's move the logins to a different file.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll make a new file.
All right. Yeah, because it's starting to get really long.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Let me do that. Okay. I need a new document. Google, please. I saw your table. It's excellent.
Okay.
It's excellent.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. I don't like the fact that I've now come to be like, yes, tables. I don't like that. Podcast logins. And we are cat-free today. No cats today.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because they all decided they were going to fuck about, and now they found out.
Okay. And do they have the readily available pom-poms in another area as well, if needed? So they're not all in the room?
Pom-poms all over the house.
Okay,
There's
good.
so many pom-poms.
Good. So
I live in a world of pom-poms.
Unless they have one specific pom-pom that they need to get to in the room that you're in, you should be fine. Do they scratch at the door or anything? Or do they meow at the door?
Sometimes.
Do they ever do that? Okay.
Sometimes. It depends. It depends if they can hear me in here. So Jinx might come and meow, but that's his choice. The door was open for ages, and he was fucking about. So now he's finding out. I can't have the door open because the kids are still home.
Okay.
And they're loud. Okay. There's now a new Google Doc entitled Logins.
Okay.
In the meeting notes file.
Okay.
It's called Podcast Logins. So I'll take that out of the thing. And there we go.
Okay.
And then if I take that out of there, look at all this admin I'm having to do. Stop it. Okay, I think we're okay now.
Okay. And I just added a little bit to the ending. I just wanted to point out the voicemail.
Oh, the
link.
voicemail. Yeah.
I don't know. I think some people just don't want to like talk, but I'm just like, well, maybe somebody might want to leave it,
Yeah.
So I want it, like, if you'd like to make your voice a male, check the description for a link to send us a voice message. So, because it's actually, let me check the podcast.
I tweeted it out a while ago. I can tweet it out again.
Yeah. Maybe we do that.
Yeah.
But I know, like, in the description itself, like, we don't have to put it again because it's at the bottom of, if they're listening on Spotify or Anchor, there's like this podcast is sponsored by, and they have like Anchor and then like a link to the message thing. So I don't know if anybody's so inclined to do such and such. I have heard some people actually do leave messages for some other podcast, but I don't know.
Oh,
we've got some listeners who are just very shy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
If they only knew how much of a process this has been to get us to do this anyway.
Yeah, if they
would understand. Okay.
Yeah, let me just
do West first.
Moosh that up there. Why is Anchor being a pain? There you go. Children shouldn't play with Dean things. Ah, I love that. I need to put that. I need to put that on YouTube. It's not ready yet. I love it. Yeah. So everything.
Okay.
Everything Misha is ready.
Okay. Did you listen to it all?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all fine.
Okay.
I was surprised. Oh my God, we have like $2. Holy shit.
Like 205.
We have $2. That's amazing. Revenue per mile. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love it. You haven't ignored. That's amazing. What was I can't remember. Oh yeah. There was like a whole heap of shaky voice in the Misha episode, and I have no idea why. There was shaky voice in the Jared one as well, and I was like, I wasn't emotional. Voice, why have you done this to me?
Aww.
What is wrong with you? I don't know, it's like an anxiety thing.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I can only imagine how, how difficult that was to kind of like, get all that out there too. So that was that was a big thing. And I think for people who have been on a similar journey, I think it'll resonate a lot. And I think sometimes that's what we have to focus on, making the connection and letting people know, like you've said previously, like, you're not alone. Everyone's going through something. And it's important to know that we're all struggling to make sense, of ourselves, in one way or another. And some are just varying degrees of it's just difficult.
Let's get into it. Why the
Let's
fuck
get
is
into
the
some
intro?
fun stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start off and then you improv as you do so wonderfully.
No problem. We'll just hydrate and stuff. And yeah, ready when you are.
Okay. All right. We're getting this down. I would dare say we are professionals. I dare say it. Good.
My luck of putting stuff out into the universe is okay today, but I still don't want to be a professional. That's not what we're doing. We're an amateur outfit.
Oh. Okay, so we mentioned hashtagging. What are we going to hashtag to put in the description for this merchandise?
Oh,
Can we do idling? Can we just do idling pride?
Yeah.
Because if we do,
that's so much better than mine. My brain literally just kicked up pridling in the Impala, which is terrible. Idling pride is fine.
Priding in the Impala. Can we do priding? Priding in the Impala?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do priding.
You want to do priding in the Impala?
I think that's cute.
Riding in the Impala. Yeah. Okay. I've written that down as well.
Okay.
And I'll put it. I'll make that like the name of the video, like hashtag pride in the
Impala. If anybody can say it, it's a good thing. It's just a hashtag.
Priding in the Impala. Yeah.
All right.
Priding in the Impala. Yeah. All okay, right. That's cool. It's fucking hot.
Okay. So
I'm gonna have to try.
Go ahead.
Keep that under a lid while we're recording, and not just have in the middle of the recording.
Every once in a while, if you do. And it's, I could always take it out, or we could just leave it, since, we don't want to go the super professional route. We could just something usually happen. I've got 15 minutes before laundry switch up. So what should we try to do next? Because we've got to do the 2 Rex Monster of the Week episode and the definitive top and bottom. I messaged the author on Tumblr just out of the blue and just said, hi, we do this podcast. Somebody recommended your fic. Would you be okay if I read it in full? No worries if not, but we usually just do a little snippet of it. And just kind of said, I want to probably punish myself and try to narrate something in Spanish, which is probably not the best idea, but we'll give those a try. But I so I don't know. We could maybe we do that one first and see how much time we have.
Yeah. Did the author come back to you?
No, not yet. I'm not expecting it to be a right away thing because I don't know how often they're on it. Online. That's the only thing I had. I mean, I could always comment on AO3 too, but I don't like asking those kinds of questions just in a comment for everybody to see. So I didn't have any other contact info. So it's a cute one though. So I think the ones go ahead.
You could pick a non-Spanish part of it to read. I don't know that there are any.
Oh no, I could, but one. I'm saying if that person actually says, "Oh yeah, you can read the whole thing," then there's Spanish in there. Yeah. And all I keep thinking is Dean going, I don't know. Why don't you ask me that in Spanish? Just like, all righty then. That's all I can think about. So
Spanish is pretty close to Italian. You won't have any problems with it.
It's going to end up sounding like Italian. That's the problem. And my Italian's not great anyway. So,
hey, look, do you know how mad German sounds like? German is a stupid, angry language. Spanish and Italian, they're like nice.
Yeah.
And soft.
I know, but it's sad. It's sad to have to say that, I come from two Italian parents and I can't speak it without sounding like an American trying to speak Italian. So, but it's okay.
You were born in America.
Yeah.
Did your mom speak Spanish at home or did she try and speak English to you at home?
She spoke Italian a lot at home when I was little, but I, for some reason, resisted speaking back to her in Italian. I spoke back to her in English. So, not sure why my brain decided that was going to be the thing that we do, but
you knew subconsciously. You were like, if I respond to her in Italian, this is going to make my adult life so much harder. You knew. Baby Sandra knew.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah. But,
okay.
All right. I guess we'll give this one a try.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the same thing? Do you want me to intro this a little bit? And then, because I feel like the Pine Sweat one, you're going to basically take the lead since it was a dreamer rec.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. Let me hydrate and whinge. It's fucking hot.
We're going to do the whole intro then, right? Like you'll do the...
Yeah, I'll do the whole thing this time.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah. Clicky whenever you're ready.
Okay. I have to find my clicky. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm getting ready. Thank you for listening to us. If you want to reach out to us, you can email us at idlingintheimpala@gmail.com or reach out to us on Twitter at idling in the letter D Impala. If you'd like to make your voice a mail, check the description for a link to send us a voice message. You can find links to our personal socials and our AO3 accounts in the description. And there's also a link to my author website and my original fiction.
Woo, original fiction. Yay. We also have a website. I'd have to stop saying that we now have a website. We've had a website for quite some time.
We just have a website.
We just have a website. Woo, we're website people now. Check out idlingintheimpala.com. That is where all our merch lives. And there are YouTube things in there, Spotify things in there, info about us, blah, 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 blah. Eventually I'll get around to uploading a picture of podcast mascot. Leave it with me, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, leave us a comment, all that good stuff. You can leave comments on Spotify. There'll be a little Q&A. What do you think of this episode? Kind of thingy underneath the description-y bit, depending on where you are on Spotify. But you can leave comments. There's a question and answer. But especially if you are watching or listening on YouTube, comments and likes and engagement really help us with the YouTube algorithm, get us out there, seeing new people, all that good stuff. So all hail the YouTube algorithm. Please help us praise it and feed its desire for engagement. In the description, also, there are the current causes that we are championing. Some of them are charities, some of them are information. And at the time that this episode comes out, we're going to kind of be coming up on the start of American holidays. Thanksgiving is not too far away. Christmas is not too far away. So if you are a member of the LGBTQ community and maybe worried about going home for the holidays, maybe you're not safe to be out around your family at the holidays, stuff like that, we have links in the description to some charities that can, offer you support. So if you need help from any of those charities, they are in the description. And if you can, if you're able, if you want to donate to those charities to help them keep helping other people, that would be freaking awesome. And with that, we will say, if you went to DC Con, let us know. We hope you bought a shirt and took it so it's in a photo. But, always let us know if you went to a con. We want to hear your con stories. But with that, we will say thank you very much for joining us in the back seat, and we will see you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.